Yo, an NFT minting project that is promising to grant you ownership over a real world plot of land on a tropical island in the Bahamas. Can that be true? We're going to find out in this video. My boy Quix in our Discord community dropped this alpha the other day. I didn't really know what I was looking at, but I went down the rabbit hole. Shout out to you, Quix. Thanks for bringing the alpha to the dungeon. And let's dive into the video now. Yo, welcome to my channel, Enter the Dungeon, the D-Gen Dungeon. While you're here, remember to hit like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. You'll get more of these videos. And remember that nothing on this channel is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Always do your own research and eat responsibly. Let's go. All right, so the project we are talking about, of course, is Blue Terra NFT, which you can find at blueterra.land if you're looking online. It's going to be on the Solana blockchain. And what they're promising to do is to give out on mint day 5,000 NFTs forever tethered to 5,000 real world plots of land in the Bahamas, tropical paradise. There's not a lot of information out yet. You can still get into their Discord. It's still pretty early in there. As far as I know, there may still be whitelist spots available. Hard to say. There's a lot of people in that Discord. I'll drop the link below. You can definitely jump in there and see for yourself. But, you know, if they can successfully pull this off, this will be pretty big. I did a little bit of research. I kind of tried to research on the team, see if they had any real chops, see if there were even a real team behind it. Remember, these projects, pretty risky when you're this early. Who's to say what's going to happen with this? Honestly, it's pretty hard to say. Own land in the Bahamas. How can they have access to 5,000 plots of land? How can they mint them out like that? How could a government in the Bahamas Islands allow something like this to go down? Just suddenly, mint out 5,000 new owners. I mean, I don't know. Is that even possible? We're gonna do a little bit deeper dive on their website. So let's go check that out. Okay. All right, I'm on their website here on the right, blueterra.land, and I've been putting together a few notes here on just what we know so far. Remember the website blueterra.land, at BlueTerraNFT on Twitter. These are physical land NFTs in the Bahamas on the Solana blockchain. So far, it looks like no plots of land have actually been decided, and there's no images. I can't find any images. All there really is some art in their Discord. So not even really any idea of what the land looks like, what it could be. Is it oceanfront? Is it, inland? What is it? What they say on their website is that there's a mix. So you're remember with NFTs you're randomly minting, right? So you may randomly mint a sweet spot on the water or just a square plot of land inland, but it does say that they are all within walking distance of the water, of the ocean. So there is a white paper available. You can cruise over here on the website. You can just click here, and that'll take you over to their white paper. Okay, so there's a PDF online available. You can load that up, and you can basically do the deep dive, learn everything you need to know. And I suggest you do this if you're planning on looking at this project as something to mint. The mint date, undecided so far. The supply, 5,000 total. And remember, they have to reach that number, successfully minted out in order for the project to go through. If they can't do that, they're saying in their Discord, they're saying on Twitter that they will refund people. I think it has to do with the terms of their agreement with maybe the landowners that currently have it. In other words, they have to have everything purchased in a block in order for the deal to successfully go through and in order for the investors to be able to claim each plot of land. All right, their Discord is jumping. There's 40,000 people in there. You can find it at discord.gg/BlueTerra. There is a DAO proposed. So, DAOs, right? Like everything's a DAO these days. Got it. We get it. But this actually makes a little bit of sense in this case because, the landowners or the owners of these NFTs are going to be able to get together and use their governance rights in the DAO to be able to make policy decisions across the company, right? So Sneak peeks, I can't really find anything yet, and that kind of bothers me. No images of the land. What are we looking at? Where? What islands? What are the possibilities? So far, all they've said is that there's a few different islands they're looking at, different plots of land, which fair enough, right? They're not going to tip their hand maybe until they know for sure that these deals are going to go through, but they've got some options, it looks like. Whitelist. So, yeah, they have said that there's a couple things you have to do to get on the whitelist. Number one is you have to follow them on Twitter, and then you have to complete 2 challenges. The awesome content challenge, and then I think it was the invite challenge, but that may not be available. Man, I can't type when I'm talking to you guys on here. Invite challenge. Let me just pull that up over here real quick. All right, see if this will load up. Yeah. All right, so what is the whitelist challenge here? Wait till it loads back up. You just got kicked off for some reason. Discord! Come on. All right, so here's the whitelist challenge. Number one, you have to follow them on Twitter, right? And if you want to be guaranteed a mint. And then number two, you have to create some awesome content. Make some cool content, a Twitter thread, a YouTube video, a TikTok, Medium article, or something else. And then you'll probably have to submit that somewhere, like on a ticket. And then you have to then do challenge number 2, an invite plus experience. This challenge only counts once. You can only pick one of the following to count for 1 point. You need 2 points total. Each challenge equals 1 point. Invite 11 people, get to a level 11 in the chat. To check invites and levels, go to bot commands and type invites, right? So this may actually be unavailable now. Then there's a few other challenges here that you can do. So if I go up here and I try to create an invite, maximum number of invites to this server reached. So I don't even know if I can actually create, I don't think I can actually create an invite anymore. But going back to their website, here, let's cruise back over there. Let's just go through their website just a little bit, okay? Let me open this up. Let's check it out. So this is where you can start to get a sense of what it is. However, what's frustrating for me is, again, no real images, nothing really to see. Like these drawings, it's nice art, it's pretty, but it doesn't yet give me any confidence that there's something real here, right? But you can learn more about it. Blue Terra is the world's first NFT tied to plots of physical land. We aim to be the first in real life DAO backed by real world assets. Blah, 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 blah. Ownership of a Blue Terra NFT entitles you to the right to visit, sublease, and build on your plot of land. Remember, you're an actual owner, and if you mint this out, once you mint it out, they're saying that you'll have to go through a KYC to submit your information to whatever governing authority that plot of land is on, and in order to actually claim and go through the process of leasing it. So is this any different than just buying a plot of land? I don't really know. There's hype tied to NFTs. So that part is kind of cool. It's different, but is it any different than actually just going and buying a plot of land on these islands? I have no idea. We don't even know the price yet. There's a to be decided price on the actual NFT. So for all I know, the mint is going to be 1,000 Solana or something. I have no idea. That's just a silly number I threw out there. Each Blue Terra NFT will be tied to 1,500 to 2,000 square feet of land in the Bahamas. So 1,500 square feet is like a decent sized 2-bedroom apartment, like a pretty big 2-bedroom apartment. My house, I think, is 2,500 square feet. It's 2 stories. So that's basically both top and bottom stories stacked next to each other for roughly 2,000 square feet. So it's definitely big enough to build something small on, nothing huge. You're not getting a mansion-sized plot of land. This isn't a 1/4 acre or something like that. But it's enough to do something with. And if you can snag maybe on the secondary market, get a plot next to it or a couple plots next to it, you might have enough space to actually do something pretty cool. Again, so the problem here is, again, you're minting this randomly. So in a sense, you don't have any agency over what you're getting, where it is, if it's by the water, if it's, if it's buildable, if it's what the land looks like. So the randomness factor from an investor standpoint, bit of a hard sell unless the price is going to be really, really, really right. Not even knowing what island it is on makes it a big struggle for me because, for all you know, it could be a very undesirable island where it's really hard to get to, not a lot of infrastructure, has economic downfall issues, all kinds of stuff going on. It's very hard to say. So, the team, right? Like, this is the part where you got to start to kind of do your due diligence. Is there anybody real here? This is not encouraging to me, like seeing a lot of anonymous identities in the team. However, I did a little bit of research. This guy, Gustav Hernqvist, the CEO of Condo Vikings website. So this guy I did a little bit of research on, and he's a real character. So you can actually go and you can check out his website. And I did a little bit of research. He's looks like he's a realtor in the Bahamas. Not going to speak for him, but that's basically what my research uncovered. He's a real character. I couldn't find anything on Hannah Rankin. When I did some research on that name, I got like some professional sports people and just couldn't find anything. All this other stuff, this doesn't. There's not a lot of information here. Kind of a hard sell when you're trying to buy land, right? Like when you're buying land, you want to know exactly who you're dealing with, kind of, and like you want a real estate agent, you want to be working with local authorities, you want to kind of, feel some security there. I'm not casting any aspersions or any shade on this team. I'm not suggesting that there's anything untoward going here. I'm only saying, as an investor, I kind of like to know who I'm doing business with. Gustav seems to be the only guy that you can actually, do some research on. Okay, so there's some partners. They're claiming that they're launching on FTX NFT, which is a huge partner. If that's true, I'm hoping that their due diligence side at FTX is going to be, pretty strong, because that's a really big company, big NFT platform. A lot of this other stuff, Condo Vikings. So this is the link where Gustav, I guess he's the CEO over here. What is this, man? Okay, so looks like a real estate like aggregator or some kind of, like, you can find condos for sale, for rent, about us. Let's go to meet the team. All right, so here's Gustav. So there's a real team here. Like, I can go onto LinkedIn here, check out Gustav. So that's very encouraging to me. At the very least, there's one person. So he's the Bahama condo specialist, I guess, right? 500 connections. He's got a varied experience here. He's worked a lot in the Bahamas, a lot of real estate stuff. There's real things there to research. So that's encouraging. The rest of the team, not so much. I don't really know. Again, definitely check out the white paper. Make sure to get into their Discord. That's where you're gonna start to really get to know what's going on. Start to really uncover the action. Start to talk to people, talking to their community, understanding their concerns, dropping questions in there. There's a lot to kind of. This isn't your standard JPEG profile picture project, right? So again, that does raise a lot of concerns, but it could be a riot. It could be a hoot. It could be a lot of fun. And if the price is right, it might be worth it to try to grab that whitelist and snag a couple of these. All right. So there you have it. Blue Terra Land NFT, blueterra.land. For watching. If you like this video, do me a big favor, hit like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so I can drop more of these on your phone. And if you want to join us in our community, you can jump through the link to our Discord below. I'll leave it in the description and in the comment section of this video. A little bit of alpha for you. If you're one of the first 750 people to join that Discord, you're going to get automatically tagged with a role called Cleric that is going to give you access to a free mint whitelist of an NFT that we are building right now. We're about 95% sure that NFT collection is going to launch. So it'll be advantageous for you as a degen to jump through and get that whitelisted role and to be able to mint that out for 100% free. After 750 people join this Discord, people are going to have to hustle and grind to get that role. So I suggest you jump on it and get it now.